Yes, Trayaksh.
Hey, hi Jagjot.
Hi,
So
hi. How are
first of
you?
all, thanks a lot. I'm doing great today, and
And
thanks a lot for the wonderful session. So I had this particular query that when I'm praying,
mhm,
who am I really talking to?
you are praying to yourself. You are praying to what you have projected in your imagination as an object. That is what you're praying to. But that does not diminish the value of a prayer, because even I pray. I pray every night. But the nature of my prayer is very different. My prayer is not to ask anything, or it is not to a separate God that is somewhere high up in the heavens. My prayer is simply just being in that very moment and just relaxing in that very moment. That is the nature of my prayer. So there is no asking, there is no demanding. Only that's the thing. But when we demand, when we say that, give me this, give me that, take away my pain, take away my suffering, then we have already created an object separate from us. And then that object, we have assigned attributes to it. We call it God, we call it the Alpha, whatever. And we make it into an all powerful separate entity in manifestation. And when we are sufficiently quiet, for example, we are most peaceful when we are in deep sleep, actually. In that, there is neither me nor God. There's neither being nor not non-being. And this is mentioned in Nisargadatta Maharaj's book, I Am That. There is neither being nor non-being. It is not my statement. And that is what we are pointing to here. So when your own nature reveals to you, which is peace, even then the prayer may happen as a part of your devotion. But the nature of prayer will change then. The words will come out from heart, not from mind. That's the difference. In fact, I would summarize it in a beautiful way. Joel Goldsmith says, who's a Christian mystic. He would say that I place my Lord, I place myself in front of you as an empty vessel. Now fill in this whatever you want. If you want to fill suffering, fill suffering. If you want to fill happiness, fill happiness. I accept both. And that is the true understanding.
Understood. And secondly, when we talk about the subject, we repetitively use the word source sometimes, like let's say in books or in talks. So I don't think I completely understand what we mean by that. So can you elaborate that for me?
Again, as we have been discussing here, it is difficult to verbalize it. It is difficult to explain it as a concept. We can say, Brahman, we can use consciousness, Chaitanyam, we can use many fancy words. A lot of fancy words are available out there. But I keep on shifting words. And sometimes I just say this. This means whatever is here, whatever is arising. So, source means this, whatever is arising here in consciousness, including this pseudo subject, the mind body organism, with its sense of separation, or which we also call as the me. When this is understood, it becomes clear. So, all that is required is for the mind to be quiet, and it becomes clear what the source is. But just to explain a concept, sometimes we use the word source or consciousness or pure consciousness or being, but they're all the same. There is no separation. It's all the same thing.
Understood. Thank you.
All right.